Hey there! If you're like me as a Tesla owner, you might be quite familiar with the phrasing called supercharger. Yeah, that is like the gorgeous facility that fills up your car in 30 minutes or so. I do have a story to share about that. I just experienced some weird stuff with supercharger here in Shanghai, and I was originally planning to release a video on serial number 10, but it's got postponed, so I've got some time to go to the theater with my family last weekend, and then it was actually at a mall. So I do want to make this clear. So malls in here, basically China, is quite different from your understanding, because malls here we have a lot of facilities. For example, shops, foods, supermarkets, even car dealers, and theaters. So there's a huge supercharger under that mall. You might be quite familiar with that because it's like 72 stalls of supercharger. That is like the largest supercharger station. So I was there for a movie with my family. So we parked the car at the supercharger, we pumped in the charging facility, and we just went upstairs. Then the questions start to appear because supercharger only takes about like 30 minutes to fill up my 2020 Tesla Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive. But the movie is basically taking us about like 2 hours or so. Then the question is like, how can I do it? Like, should I unplug my car and like park it somewhere else and go to the movie? But then it's gonna be like 10 p.m. and then I'll have to charge it for another 30 minutes with nothing done. Like, how can I do it? It's kind of weird. If I keep it plugged, that it means that I have to go up to the theater and then come out from the movie 30 minutes later, unplug my car, find another parking spot, and then come up there. I mean, if you're in a circumstance like this, you don't really want to watch the movie anymore, right? So the thing is that I really find that charging too fast isn't like generally a great thing. Like, if you're in a hurry, then yes. If you're on the highway, then you're running out of battery, then that's the case of a supercharger. Like, you want to charge it fast. In 30 minutes, you're ready to go. But for circumstances like in a mall, I want to charge it slow. Because first of all, I know there's a few differences from what US is like and China is like, but here, malls are generally huge. And then you can do a ton of things here. And especially since it's COVID time, I mean, eating is not really being preferred, but theaters are like super popular. So like there's a ton of people in the theater trying to watch a movie. And then if I am supercharging my car and I came for a movie, it doesn't really fit, you know? And then since tickets are not easy to get, I just got that one. It was like midnight. Then what can I do? So what we end up doing is basically unplugging the car and then watch the entire movie, and it's about like 10 p.m. out there. And then we went out and plugged the car in for another 30 minutes. So it's basically about 11 p.m. I mean, yeah, I think Tesla superchargers are good stuff, you know? Like, they're good facilities to have. But the thing is that we generally, like, in circumstances like this, we don't need that kind of charging speed. We need kind of like slow chargers or home chargers that just charge us up your car in like 4 or 5 hours. That is the thing we want here. So instead of expanding so rapidly with superchargers, they even have a supercharger factory opened up recently in Giga Shanghai. I do want to see more of those Tesla home chargers being placed in malls. Like, I generally don't want my cars to be filled up that fast. I mean, I'm spending my leisure time here at the mall, and then I'll have to take care of the charging. And then a lot of people on the internet were saying like, then just leave it there, like leave the thing plugged in. If your car is filled up and you're not leaving, it charges a lot of money. Like in China, it's about 6 RMB per minute. Like, that is crazy. So that is not working out. So yeah, again, I do wanna charge at malls, but generally not superchargers. I want those home chargers that fills up your car like gently and slowly, that allows me enough time to go around, like to see a movie, going around the mall. Well, that's everything I want to comment on the supercharging stuff versus home charging. But now let's get pumped up by SpaceX's Falcon 9 booster 1049.8, guys, 0.8, the life leader, launching Starlink satellite in about 12 hours or so. And then the following day is going to be potentially the Starship Solar 10 flight. Let's get pumped up by those, and I'll see you then. Bye!